Ladies and gentlemen, it has been almost 2 months since Pakistani national Seema Haider set foot on Indian soil. Their love blossomed via online game called PUBG in 2019, and the bond deepened to the extent that she left home along with her 4 children to be with somebody she fell in love with in India. What seemed initially to be the love story of this year turned into a suspicious saga of conspiracy. Just weeks after Seema arrived in India, she and her boyfriend were arrested on the 4th of July, only to be released on bail 4 days later. And today, the UP ATS is grilling her and her love interest Sachin and his father as we speak. Multiple voices have been raised about her suspicious antecedents and the holes in her story. The main questions being asked are: how did Seema manage to travel across 4 countries to meet her lover? When she sold her ancestral land in Pakistan to get enough money for a flight, how did her husband's family not get to know? Why did Seema have multiple phones? Why did she delete her WhatsApp chats? And more importantly, is Seema really a lovelorn woman or a Pakistani spy in disguise? This is what we seek to explore today on the Newshour. Joining me tonight, RSN Singh, author. Also joining me, Avanijesh Awasthi ji, political analyst, and Majid Haidri. I want to ask you, Avanijesh Awasthi ji, ये बहुत अजीब सी स्टोरी है. सीमा हैदर अपने हस्बैंड को छोड़कर यहाँ आती हैं 4 बच्चों को लेकर, और उसके बाद संदिग्ध चीजें होने लगती हैं. कभी वो भारतीय नारी है, अपने दोस्त के साथ यहाँ रहना चाहती है, और कभी चैट्स गायब हो जाते हैं, फोन निकल आता है, कोई कह रहा है कि वो दुबई में डांसर थी. तमाम तरह के अटकलें लगाई जा रही हैं.
नाविका जी, आपने अपनी इंट्रोडक्टरी स्पीच में वो सारी बातें बता दी जिसके कारण ये तमाम शक की वजह है सामने आ रही हैं. लेकिन एक बात और है, आपने कहा कि अपने दोस्त के साथ नहीं, वो तो कह रही कि शादी कर चुकी है पशुपतिनाथ मंदिर में, अपना पति मान रही है वो. आप ही बताइए, हिंदुस्तान का कानून के हिसाब से ये बताइए कि जिस महिला ने तलाक लिया नहीं लिया, मिला नहीं मिला, एक दूसरे से शादी कैसे कर सकती? एक बात, बिना वीजा के अंदर आई, इलीगल है, उसको जेल के अंदर होना चाहिए. वो बाहर कैसे है? कानून लव स्टोरी एक तरफ है, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान का कानून तो लव स्टोरी नहीं देखता ना कि हमको प्यार हुआ तो अब हम जो मर्जी करेंगे. हिंदुस्तान के कानून के हिसाब से लव एक तरफ, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान का कानून जो सर्वोपरि है, जो संविधान है, उसके हिसाब से सीमा को कहां होना चाहिए, ये इस समय म्यूट क्वेश्चन है. बात बड़ी साफ सी है. इस तरीके की तमाम स्टोरीज और जिस तरीके की वहां पर डिटेल्स आए हैं सीमा के बारे में, ये तो आपने कहा है कि जिस तरीके की गांव में रहती थी वो शारजाह जा रही है, वहां यूएई में जा रही है, वहां से नेपाल जा रही है, नेपाल से भारत आ रही है, भारत में रह रही है, और बाकायदा इंस्टाग्राम पर वो पोस्ट कर रही है. ये सारी चीजें इतनी सामान्य नहीं है. क्या पाकिस्तान की लड़कियों की क्या है वहां पे? 4 बच्चों की मां जो है, 4 बच्चों की मां इंस्टाग्राम पर अपने डांस पोस्ट करती है. क्या बात है?
I want to ask you, RSN Singh, you are a security expert. I want to ask you, Seema Haider, should she be arrested? She was arrested. She's out on bail. Should she be deported? Because as per the law of the land, without a visa, if somebody comes in, they should not be allowed to stay on. She's been here for 2 months already. Why should she not be deported? Number one. And number two, are the suspicions about her being a Pakistani spy, can they be true?
No, let me put this in perspective. Now, what happened is this whole phenomenon started during the Corona period, when militant jihad had become a little difficult, because of the Corona. And then they, embarked upon this, work from home jihad. You may call it honey trap jihad. And Seema is the one who crossed into India. There are many other Seemas, and a lot of people were ensnared. It is there. I mean, everyday newspapers have been reporting about this. This has been on a massive scale. I have checked up from various security agencies, including the armed forces. So many people have become a victim of this. So it was work from home jihad. But I can tell you one thing, that her mission is not ordinary this time. Her mission is extraordinary. Her mission is political. And that is why you see the reactions in the kind of reaction dacoits, I mean, for God's sake, is it credible as the dacoits, attacking temples and, temples being bulldozed and, anti-Hindu slogans being raised. So the mission is extraordinary, and as far as I can say at the moment now, it is to embarrass the government on CAA. Because now they will raise the larger question, in view of the coming elections, that here was a girl who came into India, converted to Hinduism, and yet you deported her. And then you also link up with uniform civil code. So the objective is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. She has not come here to snoop upon somebody or report about any security establishment, etc. No. Not that. And you see how things unfold. Now I am not sure, but on some other channel they said that they have sought consular access. I'm not sure about that. That you will have to confirm. But as far as my conjecture goes, Pakistan will never accept her. Pakistan will never accept her. And I asked one of the Pakistani panelists today that what if she was to be returned to Pakistan? What would you do with her? And then that fellow got abusive. So this is the fact. I have tried to give you a whole.
Well, clearly there is a lot of suspicion, and I want to ask Majid Haidri. Majid Haidri, if like the story, you can get your camera straight, maybe you can answer what should be done with Seema Haider. The question is, all is not above board. She is somebody who does not have a visa. What are her intentions of being here? And is there a game that Pakistan is playing?
Navika Sahib, I believe the Congress regimes used to be that typical love is in the air move. I mean, in 1992, the Congress government had given a very beautiful song, Saat Samandar Paar Mein Tere Piche Piche Aa Gayi. But today, look at our mentality. We are saying, Saat Samandar Paar, tu kaise piche piche aa gayi? Would we ask the same question if this Seema Haider was Seema Harishchandra? Or is this because we are just close to 2024 elections?
My friend Majid Haidri, when you raise this question, I want to ask you, she is married, she has a husband and she has 4 children. The husband has the right to those children. Should that question not be asked?
No, we don't have anything before the judiciary and nothing has come up before the judiciary in black and white. This is all hearsay at the moment. So let's not malign the image of lovebirds. It's about infringement of their privacy.
Avanijesh Awasthi, is it just a love story? ये सिर्फ मोहब्बत की दास्तां है?
Yes, typically the UP government is.
Avanijesh ji,
Majid Haidri,
भैया बात सुनो माजिद हैदरी सुन लो। मेरी बात तो ये है कि मैं सिंह साहब आप ये कह रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा। मैं आपको बता रहा हूं पाकिस्तान एक्सेप्ट करके वहां पे मालूम भी नहीं चलेगा कि किस काम के लिए आई थी, वापस ले लेंगे और वो खत्म हो जाएगी कहानी। एक बात हमें सरबजीत को नहीं भूलना चाहिए, हाथ जोड़ करके सरबजीत की बहन वहां तक गई पाकिस्तान तक। इस पाकिस्तान ने सरबजीत को वापस नहीं किया। और तीसरी बात एक और नाविका
Important story and Majid Haidri, just on a lighter note, हर बार आपसे सवाल पूछती हूँ सीमा हैदर का तो आपका कैमरा टेढ़ा हो जाता है। And if he can cut into that 4 window, कैमरा तो टेढ़ा हो जाता है या ये कहानी ही कुछ टेढ़ी है? सवाल आज सिर्फ इतना है। Majid Haidri ji, and Sharif, if we can just cut to that 4 window to see. Majid Haidri, आपका कैमरा टेढ़ा है या कहानी सीमा हैदर की कुछ टेढ़ी है? सवाल ये है कि is she a risk? It's a very interesting story, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to follow this story because for the moment there are more questions than answers. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as we can. Keep following the story. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the Newshour tonight. Good night and be safe.